all, this is Piper Blush and welcome to the Piper Blush Experiment YouTube channel. This is amazing. Now, I'm doing this podcast because I've got things to tell you. It's always like that. You need to have things to tell people if you're doing a podcast, or else why will you be doing a podcast? You might be like, well, Piper, I've been doing like all of the podcasts on like all of the podcastings, like Apple Podcasts, and listening to all of these like murder mystery and stuff like that. Okay, this is not that type of podcast. This is definitely not that type of podcast. As much as I do love a good horror movie, this is completely different. Now, I have big news for you. Are you ready? I know you're freaking out. It's gonna be awesome. So that thing I need to tell you, is that I have a new experiment, a new project. Yeah, it's like happening right here, right now, okay? And this new, the light is censoring me just for YouTube, yeah? Here we go. Okay, perfect. Now, see? Ta-da! Okay, what are these big boxes, Piper? Are you like trying to compete with unbox therapy? No, we never believe in doing this. But this is boxes that are going to be very important for my new experiment. So these boxes we will unbox together. You can try to guess what's in them while you're here. I mean, as you can already see, they're Amazon boxes and they're not that big. They're heavy though, I have to mention. Like, this is pretty heavy. Maybe like heavy like a baby, but it's dead weight. It's not like a baby that can actually crawl. It's a baby that just like doesn't do nothing. That type of baby. So we have Douglas Dauntless, who's there, number 1. Yeah, congratulations, Douglas. Thanks for being number 1. We also have Dave Frank. What's up, Dave? Hey, how are you doing? I mean, Dave was so generous last time. He gave $200. Yeah. American dollars. Thank you so much, Dave, for being an awesome supporter and contributor of this channel. If ever you feel like donating, because you want to do a good deed of the day, you want to sponsor me, sponsors, whatever, Patreon, People use a whole wide array of words to describe it. Pay me a coffee. Doesn't really matter. You can drop some money right here, right now. Super easy. Underneath this YouTube video, there is like a little thing that is a rectangle square. And in it, there's a money sign. Yeah. And that's how you can support some of your favorite creators. When I am not live, there is a little heart sign with money inside of it. Same but different. You can always drop in a little bit of money in there to feel better about yourself. That you're supporting artists that are trying to grow on YouTube. Oh yeah. And all this money is reinvested in me doing more photo shoots as a model and of course, more awesome content on the YouTube. Okay. Now that you're all here, and that, we have Terrence here too. Terrence Seymour. Hey, Piper. Hey, Terrence. I'm on Apple 15, love. That's great. I mean, I'm on Apple 15 too. Apple 15 Pro Max. Still waiting for 16. We'll see how that goes. Soon. Soon, we're gonna get it. This new experiment that I'm testing out, I'm gonna reveal it to you within this amazing podcast. Yes, because, well, you are on the channel, the Piper Blush Experiment. On this YouTube channel, a lot of things happens. A lot of experiments. Not only experiments, but like podcasts. So there's kind of both. There's vlogs and like more like videos, and then there's the podcast version. Don't be shy to actually go to my podcast playlist. Have a podcast playlist that you can let play while you're doing chores. Yeah, I know nobody likes to do that, but come on. You can listen to it while you're doing that. You can also be in your car and listen to the Piper podcast, or anywhere where you don't necessarily need to watch. Super easy. You can also watch them because I like to have them in the video format just because I prefer video over anything in the whole entire world. Alright, now that we're all set, you're here, I'm here, you have subscribed to the channel, everything's good. Well, let's go back down memory lane. Okay, so you remember that actually, well, I started YouTube a while back, right? Like a while back. That's been like years. Almost like 7 years, I think. Something like that. And when I started, well, it was the beginning of YouTube. So people were just uploading themselves. It was pretty easy back then. You needed a camera, you need to have a good style, but most importantly, you just needed to not be shy in front of a camera and do something, and then people would follow you. And that's what gained me almost 1 million subscribers within a year. Just doing my thing out there. Now, the thing is, YouTube has changed. It has evolved a lot since that time. I mean, it's completely different now. You have like this huge market for things that are huge, destructed, drama. Like everything is heightened. You have Mr. Beast who's like destroying Lamborghinis. I mean, you have other creators that are actually eating so much food that it could literally I can't say that word here, but pass away. On YouTube, I mean, you're kind of stressed. Beer meets food. I mean, this guy eats like, it's crazy. It's scary. So we are in this kind of, YouTube is becoming a circus where everybody's trying to do the next big thing. The more you do, the better. But that's just the thing. I'm not one of those like more doer type of purple people person. That type of person. That's not really me. I prefer to be myself, do my type of vlogs, which are on the Piper Blush experiment. Like I said, this is the podcast version of me. But if you like me to stand up, you can go watch my videos. I stand up a little bit more in those. Here, I'm more like, sitting down with my microphone in this kind of a podcast version. So, now what you need to do is to actually stay here, because I got some big news. The Piper Blush experiment has another experiment brewing. You're like, Piper, are you gonna make beer? No, I tried that. That was awful. You don't try this at home. Beer, it tastes bad. Plus, I mean, there was like some weird foam on it. I wasn't sure if I had to drink it or not. I ended up just kind of throwing it away. It was great for compost. For all of you guys that are like really green out there. So, talking about greenness. You might have read the title if you're here already. And so the title is Gas versus Electric. The inevitable. I can't say that word. Just imagine that I'm saying it correctly. It's going to be way easier. So gas versus electric. If you're a person who has a car, if you have a driver's license, if you drive, a lawnmower, then maybe you don't have a driver's license, but maybe, you're working on it. Golf cart, anything actually. But golf carts are usually electric, just so you know, people. Well, you need to tell me, are you for or against electric cars? Because there's kind of like two schools of thought. There's on the one side, the people who are like, yeah, gas, Mad Max. We want more oil, more petroleum. We want the sound. We want it to smell like diesel. You want all of that greasiness and that like, you can kind of faint at the pump. Like, you want that, right? Some people love it, and that is fine with me. But there's the other people that like the comfort, the quietness of electric, and the fact that, well, you don't actually need to go to a gas station. Plus, don't you always have to pee when you're filling your car? It does like that fountain noise. And then some people, they can't bear it. It makes them want to pee. I know, it's crazy. But if you have an electric car and you actually have access to a plug, like within your house or within the place you're living at, well, you can just plug it there and it's always ready to go.
Tell the story about the plug in the garage.
Oh, yeah, that's a good story. Okay, so you know what happened to me recently? So you mostly all know that I have a Tesla Model X. Yeah, doors that open like this, not like this. So the thing is, there's a plug in the garage space that I have. So it's a garage, like parking lot underneath the building, blah, blah, blah. And, well, I found like a power outlet. This is just like 112 voltage, like little power outlets, Canada, United States of America type of outlet. And, well, it's there in the garage. It's there in the parking lot. So I was like, well, you know what? Since I don't use my Tesla very often, because, well, I mean, sometimes you're in the city, you don't need it all the time. And it's really not good for it to be like not plugged for a long amount of time. Like, you're supposed to keep it plugged. You don't plug it full charge, like you leave it at 80%, but it's better for the battery if it stays plugged a little bit and not for you to like leave a month and not leave it plugged. Okay, you get me? So I decided to just plug it there. Like for a day or two, because I was back from Reunion Island. I hadn't used the car in like a month. And I was like, oh my God, this is like maybe not so good. So I plugged it in the outlet, in like the parking. And, well, people were freaking out. So now they're saying that I'm using like, the building's electricity. And that, well, I shouldn't plug there. Or if I plug there, I need to put a little meter there to see how much like kilowatt I'm consuming. And then I need to pay that amount to the building. I'm like, if you're actually like washing your space. Or if you're using that plug to maybe, I don't know, clean your car. People clean their cars. I mean, it's supposed to be a parking garage. You're supposed to actually have access to the plug to use it. I'm not saying that you do some crypto mining with that plug. I'm not like saying that you open yourself a click farm. No. Just like I plugged my Tesla there. I think it was 3 days. I forgot that I plugged it. So, it stayed plugged for 3 days. And well, then I came back and there was a note. Don't plug your Tesla there. Don't plug your EV charge. And that kind of made me like, what? I mean, okay, I understand if I was to plug it there all the time, but I'm not plugging it there all the time. I'm just trying to maintain the battery. Plus, EV is the future, like it says in the title. Inevitable. That word. I mean, come on. In 2035 in Canada, I think it's 2035. Can we Google this? Is it 2035? Just before I say like...
This is just Canada.
I think it's just Canada, but let's just Google Canada. Is it 2035 that all of like the car dealerships, they have to sell only electric? So you're going to be able to resell like gas cars, but only if they're not new. Yeah. If they are new, 2035. Thank you for confirming. So in 2035, Canada has a law and a big project, whereas there will be no more new gas cars sold. And we're in 2024, people. This is going to go fast. We're already in March at the time of this video. So if you're looking at this later, I mean, it's completely different. We're cool? Okay, cool.
It's in 10 years.
It's in 10 years. It's fast. It's fast. I mean, 10 years is going to be... Oh, it's not fast enough, of course. But it's still kind of fast. So, I mean, people don't want me to plug my electric car, and I'm trying to like save the planet or whatever bullshit you want to call it. And they don't want me to do that. What are they going to do in 5 years? Because like there's going to be lesser and lesser gas cars. You're like, yeah, Piper, blah, my muscle car.
Yes, I want it.
Yeah, okay, what's happening in the comment section? What we got here? So Dave Frank is obviously an amazing commenter. Thanks, Dave. Okay, we have Michael Looters who's just like laughing out loud for some reason. Don't know why. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? And then we have a Star System. Okay, yeah, that's Dave. Dave, what are you on right now? Bro, you're always chilling. Instinct evolution. Okay, so the thing is, are you for or against electric cars? Let's do a little poll. This is gonna be amazing. Let's do a poll. Okay, start a poll. We're gonna go. Okay. Huh? Everybody's gonna choose gas cars, right? But still, because people have choice. People have choice. Okay. So we're gonna make a poll, people. Poll, people. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna call it. Okay, it's gonna be electric. Wow, this is not how you write electric. Electric, and then it's gonna be gas. Now you need to tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, I have a gas car, or oh, I have an electric car. No, that's not what it's about. Because maybe you just don't have the means yet to buy EV because they're freaking expensive. I mean, the actual amount of money that you would put in gasoline kind of covers it doesn't cover the electric car. That I have to say. Okay, but let's get back to the poll. So we've got. Do you prefer like this? Do you prefer electric, gas? Bam, start poll. Super easy. Okay. So what you need to do now is to vote. Are you for gasoline? Are you for actual electricity? And we'll go more into details of the why and all that later. Don't worry, this is a podcast. We've got all the time in the world. I'm Piper Blush, and this is Piper's podcast. Usually airs out on Wednesdays. Yes. But I also do videos on my channel. So if podcast is something that you like to, listen to me while you're in the car, but then you would prefer to see me, well, that's great, because you can see a whole lot of me on my YouTube channel that is called The Piper Blush Experiment. Same channel you're on right now. And go there and click. I have boxes next to me because I'm starting a new experiment, and I will disclose everything about this experiment in this podcast. But that being said, I think you can already know where we're going at, because we're like gas versus electric. I mean, Taryn says, I love the smell of gas. Have you fainted at some point? You can't...
Are you high right
Yeah, are you high right now on gasoline? Because you need to be careful, you know. You can actually faint. Or have you done this when you were a kid? You didn't have enough money, you know, to tank your car. Tanker ton char in Québécois. So you didn't have enough money. So you actually take like a hose and then you actually take the gas from any other motor. Yeah, you're like, you shouldn't do that with actually lawnmowers because not the same gas, people. But doesn't matter. You're young, you're stupid, so you just do it. And you put that in your car because you don't have enough money. And then so you taste the gas in your mouth. Really not a good taste. It's like, oh, do you want to eat a steak or gasoline tonight? I don't think lots of people are going to choose like the gasoline. Oh, yeah, what's the difference? It's true. So did you know that gasoline is like made with ethanol, which is sometimes, well, it's made out of corn. Sometimes ethanol is though. And well, gasoline, of course, made out of petroleum. We all get it. But this is also made out of corn. And this is called Jack Daniels. And this is actually highly flammable, just like gasoline. So same, but different. So you actually like drink this and you actually put gasoline in your car. So just so you know, FYI people, FYI. So thank you to all of the Jack Daniels lovers out there. I know we've got a lot. Okay, people, what's up? So we got gasoline that is winning by 81% so far, but we're not done with this. We are not done. We're not done. I can't. No, not done. Bam. Okay, Tesla is a. Okay, I can't say that word. Okay, gas and injection is safe, love. But yeah, but how safe is it? Because I remember when I was a kid, you know what happened? The car I was in caught fire. Like literally. So it was winter in Quebec. Yeah. Going up to like some childhood house. And then like we turned the corner and there's literally fire coming out of the hood. Like fire. Like, you know, like I could have done s'mores. Like that type of fire. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I had great parents, you know. But the thing is, that's not the point. The point is, like, the car caught fire. And that was like not an electric vehicle. That was an actual gas vehicle. I think it was like a what is it? Like a Tercel. Yeah. What is it? Tercel? Tercel. Is it like a Honda or is it like... It's a Toyota, right? Toyota Tercel. Tercel. I can't say that word in English, but
maybe they changed the word.
Maybe they
Because it's not the thing.
It's not sayable. Tercel. Well, okay, that word. So that was the car. It caught fire. It caught literal fire. I was a young kid. I freaked out. Don't worry, I had to go back to school next day. So I kind of, you know what they say, if you fall off the horse, you need to get back on the horse. So I'm good. I'm not scared of cars. It's all great. I just went back in the car another time and now I'm fine. But that being said, I mean, not electric cars do catch fire. Too, it's just that there's more. So you don't really like notice it that much. It's just like, you know, there's more accidents by cars than planes. But when you think about a plane, you're like, oh, way more chances. No, there's just more people that die in the plane. So easy. Okay, now gas burns about 1,000 degrees. Yeah, that's girl math. That's girl math. See, this is really good girl math for you guys out there. Now you know what I'm all about. Okay, EVs burn at the heat of the sun. What? Wait, it's not. What? This is not EV. We're not talking about solar power. We're talking about like lithium batteries. I think it's like lithium iron batteries. So you know that they're trying to discover a better way to make the batteries. So lithium is definitely part of it, but they're mixing different, I guess, metals, I think elements. We're going to call them elements, okay? Because I have no idea. I'm not a scientific person. To get this great combination. Because the big thing is with batteries is that they oxidize. And so at one point, if you keep on filling them up too much and draining them and filling them up to full capacity, 100%, well, they will oxidize fast and then you'll need to change it. Like the Tesla that I have. Yes, because I do run a Tesla. Well, it's a 2016, and well, they say that approximately 8 years or a few 100,000 kilometers, you're gonna need to change the battery because it's not gonna be good anymore. Even though like you take good care of it and all that stuff, at one point a battery is not good anymore. But then you're like, Piper, why did you buy EV? Why didn't you just buy a car? Well, your motor's the same thing. At one point, you're going to need to change the motor. Well, okay, depends how old the car is, you're going to say. But still, you need to do the maintenance. You need to change stuff. And that leads me to everything that's happening right here on this channel. So there are a few ways that you can recharge your car, of course. Electric cars, electric batteries. You can use solar power. You can use like anything that is like coal, because I mean most of the US still runs on like fossil fuel electricity. In Quebec, it's a lot of water, like hydroelectricity. Here in actual Vancouver or British Columbia, because we're so close to Alberta and things like that, there's a lot of natural gas. So there's gas de schiste, which I have no idea to translate, so you're just gonna get that, but nothing else. No translation on this one. Schist gas. So this is what you're getting. And then, well, there's like cleaner ways, not cleaner ways. Doesn't really matter. Gas all comes from the same place. Okay, there's corn gas, which is ethanol, and they're trying to kind of mix that up, whatever. But in this, it's petroleum. Yes, it's like petrol. Yeah, they make it. Ethanol is from corn. So like there's diesel. Don't drink Jack Daniels. It's just like drinking gas. No, Piper. Yes. Okay, let's do. Okay. One more story, love. Of course. Go ahead. Tell me your stories. Tell me your life. I mean, that's why we're on this live show right now. It's amazing. Okay. So we're going to end the poll right now. So vote. So far, gas is taking the lead. But I mean, I was able to convert a few people. We were at 81 before. Now we're at 75%. So it's way better. Oh, lithium sulfur. So that's what somebody says, lithium sulfur. So we see we got some engineers in here. Battery engineers. This is great. I know they're not at work for some reason. Maybe Wednesday is like the engineer day off. No problem. I've seen blow torches blowing out of battery packs. Oh, okay. Don't freak out. We're getting there. We're getting to like the whole thing about it. So Dan, just keep those thoughts. We'll get back to them very, very soon. Okay, Hack of All Trades said it's simply a financial situation. Gas is still less expensive. Yes, that's a really good point. Not only is it less expensive, but did you know that gas is more efficient? And that is completely true. Like a smaller amount of gas, you can move it better. It's because it's not as heavy than a battery. It gives you a lot more power for the same weight as a battery would, or even like hydrogen. You know, they were thinking about this whole hydrogen cars and all that, and then a few things exploded, so they're like, oh no, let's not do that anymore. But quite frankly, the problem with hydrogen, from what I've read, and don't take my word on this, I'm a YouTuber, people, not credible at all. But the problem is, it is very expensive. And like, to have the hydrogen work, you actually need a battery, which makes it a bit dumb. So you would be better with just a EV than hydrogen, because hydrogen also needs the battery, which makes no sense. So you're kind of cutting a corner by just going EV and not going hydrogen. Though there is a lot of power in hydrogen, that's the way I explain it to a 5-year-old, okay? So getting back to expensive and finance. Gas is still cheaper, but not only is it cheaper, it does a better job. It gives you more energy for its amount. Whereas something like a battery is huge. Like in the beginning, when they invented the first cars, they actually invented electric cars. Yeah, who killed the electric car? Not the water car, people. That's not a thing. Stop freaking out. Like, don't go there on YouTube or on Facebook. They didn't kill the water car. There's no water car. Drink the freaking water, okay? So that thing is, that happened, that the electric car really happened, but the problem was the batteries. It was like the developing the technology. A battery is so heavy that just to be able to actually carry its own weight, I mean, it needed to be able to have enough power, which did not make sense. They just couldn't do it back then.
And they made it for the women also.
Yes, and they made it for women. That is true. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so if you recall, because you were not born yet, well, back in the day, like with the Ford Model T and all that, like there was a crank on the cars before. There was a crank, so you need to crank it, a bit like a lawnmower. You need to crank the thing. And women, in general, are a bit, we're not going to use the W word, but are not as, strong, or don't want to get as dirty as men. LGBTQ plus people, but still, that was a thing. That's a thing. Men are usually a bit more, vigorous. So they invented an electric car because women did not need to crank the car. And that's how we got the actual, ignition. Ignition, like this, not the ignition, like, But the starting, like the putting your key in the freaking car and having a car battery, that's electric. And that's because, well, you don't need that. But if you're used to riding like motorbikes, like motocross and everything like that, you know very well that a motocross has like this little step and you need to kind of crank it to start it. There's also a key and a battery in it. But if you choke, which you will, because I've had a motocross, you're going to need to crank it at one point. But it's hard to crank. And weighing about 120, okay, maybe not today, like maybe more like 135. But when I did have my motorbike, I was like 122. So I had to like really jump on that thing to make it start. But if a guy was there, he would just like put his feet on it, boop, and then it would start right away. So that being said, it was harder for me to actually activate the thing. Same thing for cars. So they had the lever and the crank, but then they decided to move away from that so that it would be easier for women, kids, anybody who wanted to drive, to actually be able to start the car. And that's why now you can just turn your key, you have a battery in your car, and the battery does the starting. You don't need to actually crank it. Oh, Piper, you have so much information. I know it's crazy. So this is Piper's podcast. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe right now. And don't forget that I do a lot more than podcasts. So just Google me. Why? Because I'm everywhere. You don't believe me? Just Google me. Do it right now. Take a little break. I'm going to be here. I'm always here. Leave the tab open though. I don't want to see these subscribers and these like current viewers lowering. Okay, let's get back to like the real business of things. Now, aka Fromler says, Bonjour Piper from Langley. Yeah, Langley in the house. So, we're here in Vancouver, but Langley is kind of like, close to Vancouver. Same but different. Electric cars can weigh double the gas counterpart. That's from Hi There Javier. Yeah, like my Tesla Model X, it's like a whale. It's huge. It's super heavy. Though that means that it does hold like really well, It's like when you were a kid, like if you were a kid like me and lived in Quebec, you would put like sandbags in the trunk of your car so that it would not skid as much on the ice. Well, like if a car is lower and it's like heavier, it just grips better on the road. But don't take my word for it. I've just done like one track one time. I mean, this is pretty cool. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so there was like first snow in Vancouver. That happens like 5 times a year, approximately. And so I was living in the big mansion. You guys remember the mansion? It was huge. And I had like such a big lot in front of the mansion. It was like a parking lot, but it was my front yard. So I decided to take the Tesla out for a spin because I had never driven it in the snow. It was the first year I had it. So went there and started, skidding, doing weird things. But I'm a girl, so I was a bit, didn't go crazy on it. But then there was like heavy tracks, like so heavy that the landlord was like, don't drive your car on the grass. I was like, okay, but I'm still going to do it. I mean, this is great to have like this whole space that you can use to do whatever you want. I mean, it was amazing. So that happened. Getting back to the real concept of this podcast. Gas versus electricity. Now, some people are against electricity because, like Dan said earlier, well, it explodes. You've all seen, in the beginning of like the e-cigarettes, that was like a huge thing. Like the little battery packs were just exploding in people's pockets. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, everyone was scared that it was going to blow up in their face when they took
a toke or whatever that was. Exactly. And it did blow up, and we had like some videos on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere of these battery packs blowing up, even like to charge your phone, like those extra batteries, like little ones. Why? Because they were made in China, cheap. And so the quality was not as good as maybe what you can get at Apple or something like that. So quality control, people, very important if you want to keep your balls, or other parts of yourself. Now, that happened, and that kind of scared people, and that was happening about the same time as electric vehicles were really like coming up on the market. We're talking maybe like 2015 when I got my Chevy Volt, which was a sort of hybrid, but it's a weird hybrid. It's a different type of hybrid. Now, that means that people got scared that they would explode. So that's a thing. So I actually have some pictures of like fire cars. Now, I don't know if they're all AI, all true, all fake. So now is your time to shine and share your exploding stories in the live YouTube comments on YouTube. Why? Because this podcast is always recorded live in front of a live audience. You hear this? It's all very live. So the thing is, you need to comment when it's live. If it's not live, don't worry about it. Still comment. I mean, we read the comments, we answer the comments. We want engagements from the fans. We want engagements from everybody. This is a subject, so we need to talk about the subject. Now, you tell me, Dan, you had a story. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that also have a story. I've only been in one combustion car that took fire when I was in it. And I was like maybe, I don't know, 10 years old. So that's my only experience with like cars that took flame was an actual not electric car.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
Good thing.
I'm still alive, right? So this is a good thing. It's a good thing. So if you have a story of yourself, a friend, you've seen it on Facebook, please specify it because maybe it's fake. If you know someone who knows someone, you know, the longer that trail goes, the less you're going to be credible. But you still need to put that story in there, okay? So tell me what scares you about electric cars. Is it the range anxiety? Is it the fact that it can explode? Is it the fact that it's like AI guided so it can take control? Then like you can be stuck in it? Because like, of course, we've all heard those stories where there's actually like somebody who tried to get out of their Tesla but couldn't because like there was no more batteries. And since everything is electric, like they couldn't open the door and they tried to like break the window, but never break the window. I've heard this. You need to actually break like the front windshield. That's the one you need to break because you're just like, yeah, you've heard that too, right? It's the windshield. You take your 2 like feet and you kick the windshield. Way easier to break than the window. So no window, windshield. It's going to cost you a lot more, but you're going to be alive to pay for that, which is a great thing. So that's what we need to like look at. All of these crazy experiments that people have been living. Because I've seen stories, but I don't know anybody personally who had this type of problem, you know, with their car. But of course, they were all over the media because it's like sensationalism. It's fear. It's like, oh my God, it's new. You know that people, when the actual gas car like was invented, they called them killing machines? Well, a few reasons. People were not used to them, so there wasn't actually crosswalks. Like, crosswalks did not exist. So a lot of children perished. A lot of older individuals too, because they were just like, and they were not going that fast, but yeah, they called it, that was their name. People were against them. They made petitions so that we would not have cars, and where would the world be? All on horses still, and I'm allergic to horses, so I would be like forced to like walk everywhere. This is not cool. Not cool. I don't like that. Yeah, in the winter.
But you could drive drunk.
Oh, that's true. If you have a horse, you can drive drunk because it drives for you. Just like your electric car that actually drives for you. Same, but different. Don't do this at home. Just like your Tesla. All right, people. Don't lose hope. We'll get there. Now, okay, Douglas Dauntless says, how much to fix it when the battery dies? Well, that depends. I took like full-on insurance, so I already paid for it. Or else it depends. I think the battery pack is closer to like 8,000 Canadian dollars, something like that.
20 grand.
It's 20?
20 grand.
Shit, I thought it was like 8. Okay, it's 20 grand. It's 20 grand. It's the price of a house in the 1970s. That's like the same thing. So the price of another car. The price of another car. It's true. Like now a house is like $1 million. And that's an apartment, not even a house. Okay, people. So let's get back to this. We're doing this because I am unveiling an experiment that I will go through with. And it's all about, well, the Piper Blast experiment. That's why you're watching my channel, the Piper Blast experiment. These boxes will get unboxed in this. You stay right there. And of course, well, I need to talk to you about all of that stuff. And you probably have already understood that my experiment is going to be related to gas versus electric. Yeah? I mean, it's easy. Come on, people. I know you're intuitive. You can get this. It's going to be fine. Okay, so AKA Fumbler says, honestly, I don't know what to believe when it comes to EVs. But I don't believe that 100% electricity is the answer. Okay, so what do? We go back to horses? I mean, Old Town Road's gonna be really happy because like they're gonna be like amazing. Michael Luder says, I'm allergic to bicycles. Wow. What is it? The metal, the paint, the fresh air in your face that like doesn't do it for you? Junk it after the warranty runs out. Yeah, some people do that actually, but that's why when I bought my Tesla, it's a used Tesla, full disclosure. And well, they sold me this insurance that made it so, yes, I do pay like a premium, but when the battery dies, it's gonna be covered. So it should cost me a lot less than the 20 grand. Though the thing is, with Tesla, there's kind of a loophole. If you can get yourself an older model Tesla, one of the early beginnings, and it still has its original battery. Are you listening? This is very important things. If you're looking to buy an EV, like this is really important. You get one of those older models of Tesla, like one of the first models. Why? Because electricity is free on all the Tesla chargers, even superchargers. You do not pay for electricity. This was like the whole thing about Tesla. Well, to make sure that people would buy the cars, and since some people were scared of range anxiety and all these things, and to compete with all of the gas cars, Elon Musk had the great idea. Yeah, don't trust on Elon, okay? We're not going there right now. To actually made it so that you would not pay electricity until the battery dies and you need to change it for a new battery. Now, some people have been kind of clever and have decided to change the battery with like weird people, like not Tesla garages, so that they could keep this kind of warranty, this free electricity. But quite frankly, like I've saw this this article, and electricity is still a lot cheaper than gas, especially in Canada. So you can charge your whole Tesla for like almost like the 600 kilometers. Well, if it's a newer one, mine only has like 320 kilometers because it's the older one, so less range. That can cost you like $10. I mean, this is
The story that the people that went to Florida.
exactly and came back.
$129.
$129 to go from, I think it was Quebec, right?
Yeah, it was Montreal.
So Montreal, so the people went from Montreal to Florida. That's almost a 24-hour drive, just so you know. So about like, I guess, 2,000 kilometers probably. In miles, like maybe 1 point something. Yeah, 1 point something. And well, it cost them like $120 in electricity. Electricity is still a lot cheaper than gasoline. Like, especially right now, one, like filled the tank. So let's say about 600 kilometers on a gasoline car. It's going to be at least $120. And that's if you have a small car. But we're not talking like a truck or a SUV or even like a van, you know, just like something a bit bigger. Like, so you're actually saving money. But the problem with EV right now is that the cheapest model is almost like closer to, and we're talking full EV, not hybrid, not anything like that. It's like closer to $50,000 Canadian. So 50,000 Canadian, if you buy a $10,000 car, which will have not much, but I mean, you know how much gas you can put in this? $40,000 of gas. So that is still kind of the problem, is that there's not an EV, full-on EV, that is more accessible, more affordable. Because even Tesla's Model 3, I think, is close to $60,000. That's the price of a like BMW, of a Mercedes, of an Audi, but like lower class range. This is still expensive for most people. So of course, like don't think about Model X because like you want the doors that open like this, not like this. That's completely different. That's out of the question. That's out of the range. So of course, with the price I paid my Tesla, I mean I could have paid gas for like years, but I wanted special doors. And I wanted to encourage electric, and since I've had my Chevy Volt, I was sold to electricity. I mean, if you tried electric cars, tell me in the comment section right now. Come on, you can do this. Don't be ashamed. Say it. I've touched it. I put just the tip. I just say I was in it for like half an hour to go to the grocery. You know? Yeah. I just drove in the driveway, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I back up.
Then you back it up. Tell me right here, right now, like, what was your experience like? Because you have to admit, come on, you have to admit that it's more comfortable. It doesn't shake. It doesn't make as much noises. It accelerates faster. Okay, Piper, if you have a Lambo. Do you have a Lambo? No, you don't. Okay? So that's the thing. If you have a Lambo, maybe we'll rediscuss. But even then, I mean, electric cars, they go faster, quicker. They really do. Like, it's crazy. And there's electric cars everywhere here in Vancouver because it's over California. Yeah, we're on top, right?
Imagine being in traffic too. Like if you just have it, you don't have to constantly keep throwing down the clutch. If you're in LA,
Yeah.
you're in traffic.
Especially if you're in LA. You're in traffic all the time. It's huge traffic. You got an EV. It's quiet. It's nice. It drives itself, but like most even like not electric vehicles do it. But yeah, you can chill out. You can have a non-stressful life and help the environment. What is there not to like about EVs? Seriously. So, okay, what do we got here? I'm taking a smoke break. Perfect, Dave. Go ahead. You do whatever you want with your body. Google lithium leach fields. What are we talking about right now? See what you're doing for the environment, Piper. Whoa. Chill out. Okay, so there is always waste. Always waste. I mean, building batteries makes waste. Doing petroleum makes waste. Anything is gonna make waste. Now, you need to think about it in a future way. We thought we were gonna get to Mad Max. Like, Mad Max was supposed to be a thing. Like, no more gasoline. People fighting over gasoline. But quite frankly, this is never gonna happen. Like, Mad Max is never gonna happen. We've got EVs now. We've discovered the battery. We will not run out of actual petroleum, plastic, gasoline, Vaseline. I know you love that one too. We won't run out of that. We found like other ways to not do that. So that's never going to be a scenario that's going to happen. There's going to be something new, and there's always going to be something new. And right now, the batteries is new. Yes, it's a new car, but I bought mine used. I thrifted, bro. So you can't get that, like, you can't just like say that. It's not possible. Everything creates waste. And at one point, well, we'll move on another planet. Elon Musk is working on it. Oh, yeah, just like in Interstellar. You know that movie with that guy that looks like Matt Damon? Yeah, that movie. And he likes potatoes. So not gonna sell you the end of the movie, but just so you know, there's a lot of potatoes in that movie. Now, yeah, he goes in, they're searching for a new planet. They have to search for a new planet. Why? Because this one is not good anymore. And if you're like, oh, we're doing so much like bad stuff to Earth. Earth can kill us any day. Don't worry about it. I mean, Earth is just doing its thing. It's clean, it's not clean, whatever. Don't worry about Earth. Don't be like, okay, you can be ecologically conscious and you can be environmental conscious and all that, but Earth has been purifying itself as much as it wants. It's just giving us like more tsunamis, more climate change, and at one point there's gonna be no more humans because she's gonna have like bleh.
Earth is fine.
Earth is fine. Yeah, it's us. It's us that are like breathing in that toxic air, drinking the cocaine water. Yeah, it's gonna eat the plastic at one point. We don't need to think about that, people. So just chill out. Listen to my podcast, Piper's Podcast. If ever you're like, oh, Piper, I don't have time right now, just dropped in and I really like what I'm seeing and hearing. Well, don't worry. This podcast is still available on my YouTube channel, Piper's Podcast. It's a playlist. They're all there. So just play it whenever you want. Click it, paste it, drag it, share it. Share it on your Facebook right now. Why do I say Facebook? Because it's easier to share it on your Facebook. But you know what I discovered? Statistic time. Is that some people have been sharing my YouTube vlogs and, well, also like podcasts via text messages. Like, so I feel like it's maybe, you know, when we had emails and then they would do like email chains and people would send emails to one another. Well, that's what's been happening. People are texting my actual YouTube links now. So you keep on texting, do it. It doesn't need to be social media. You can text to a friend right now. Maybe your grandma's not doing anything. So maybe you want your grandma to know more about EVs. I mean, it's good for the brain to learn new things, people. So, the Piper Blush experiment has a new experiment. It's coming out. I know you're excited. Like Andrew Mars is like already on Mars, that guy. Hey, gorgeous. What's up, Andrew? Thank you for the nice compliment. Always very appreciated. Don't forget to engage a lot, okay? With like everything I'm saying. I say it, you post a comment about it. Piper, I can't comment. Log in. You need to log into your YouTube channel or your Google account. Yeah, that way it's gonna allow you to post comments. It's way better if you post comments. We have an awesome community. I mean, Dave Frank is always there. Douglas there. Javier. Terrence, kind of new, but I've seen you around. AKA Fumbler's been there for the past like weeks. Oh, Takeda Kurozawa. I'm super awesome. Yeah. So you've been there too. I mean, this is the Wednesday gang, okay? So be part of the community. Put things there. Listening, viewing, subscribing, it's all great, but that's not what this is about. This is about like talking about something and engaging with it, okay? So you need to engage. Just like Star Trek, yeah? Super cool. Okay, people. Now, my new experiment. See, I got cue cards. Because I haven't revealed the experiment yet. Now, you know what's been happening with YouTube. I told you, like Mr. Beast, all that stuff. And I've been doing my Piperless Experiment YouTube channel. Don't worry, nothing changes on Piperless Experiment. Podcast, nothing changes. You stay right here. You're comfortable here. You don't need to go anywhere else, okay? You chill out. It's going to be fine. I'm starting a new YouTube channel. Yeah. Why? Because YouTube has become this hyper-specialized hub for education, entertainment, and everything else. Yeah. So I've decided that I was gonna go to my own niche. Oh, yeah. Find my people, you know? Try something that is more niche. Niche, that word. Not a fetish, a niche. Different, but similar. Something that people really are gonna love, but just like that type of people love it. Or not. If you're like, Piper, is it muscle cars? No. That was like, where's my button? See, I had it. I was almost on the same tone. So, it will be on EV. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're like, oh no, Piper, it's still gonna be me. And it's a new Piperless Experiment. It's a whole new channel that is gonna be all about EV. But not just EV. So you need to stay tuned. I've got some surprises in these boxes. And we're gonna open them. And you're gonna try to figure out what the is my new channel about. Because EV is too... It's not niche enough, you know? We need to get like really more niche than that. You need to keep in mind that I've been doing the Piperless Experiment for the past like 7 years. I've been on YouTube for like a long time. I've tried a bit of everything. Will It Fit Friday? Yeah, you all remember that? Kitchen tips. And I know some of you love the classic Piper.
What's the Will It Fit Friday thing? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Welcome to Will It Fit Friday, the show where I try on the mystery clothes that you tell me. From Amazon, Etsy, your grandmother's closet, or whatever. Then you tell me if it's a fit. Click, click. That's exactly it. So Will It Fit Friday was amazing. I mean, it has this time, and then we tried to build the channel up to 100,000 subscribers, but you didn't do it. And that was all on you. Yeah, that was on you. I told you, if you put the channel to 100,000, we start Will It Fit again. But you weren't able to do it. See how hard it is to gain subscribers on YouTube? So that's the thing. So it's still there. The bet is still on. When you, my awesome fans and subscribers, make Will It Fit Friday reach that 100,000 subscribers, I'm starting it over again. But until then, it's gonna stay there in the meanders of YouTube, you know? And that spot where it's just laying around there. Oh, smooch. Thank you very much. Piper's new niche. Exactly. That means that I want to tailor to people in a way that is more well-tailored. Because YouTube is going there. It's like, you know, before you would go to school and it was like just like science or like history. But now you need to go to school in like, professional arts of the literature kind of English mixed with Asian. Yeah, it's hyper-specialization. And that is really normal. That is just because we are learning more, we're knowing more, and everything is happening in that way. That means that I'm going into a niche. And it's going to be an electric vehicle niche. But that is not it. There is a lot more to it. And don't worry, like I said, doesn't change anything to the Piperless Experiment YouTube channel, to the podcast, or all of the other places where you see me at. All of my modeling, photo shoots, slow motion videos, that all stays there. That's always gonna be there. Why? Because I love to express myself with no clothes. But that is a whole different subject. If you want to see that, just Google me. Super easy. Now, what about these boxes, Piper? Well, since I'm starting a new project, new brand, new everything, I needed some gear. Because with every new project, you need gear. And I know you guys love gear. So, what you need to do right now is share this video on Facebook, Twitter, which is now called X, Reddit, the weird forums you hang out in the nighttime. All these places right now. Because when we hit 25 subscribers that are viewing, actually, viewers, I open the boxes. So we're at 17 right now. We need to get to 25. Super easy. Just share the freaking video. Now, how do I do that, Piper? I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. You don't need to be tech savvy. 5-year-olds do it all the time. I've seen 10-year-olds have bigger Instagram accounts than me. So you can definitely do it. Just like do it. Okay. If you're on your phone, just scroll down a little tiny bit. And then there's like a little share arrow. There's an arrow and it says share. And if you're actually like seeing this, that's because you have eyes, so you're gonna be able to click on it. You click on it and then it tells you where you want to share it. It tells you X, Reddit, some weird Russian sites. Doesn't matter if you're like a member of those, just click that. Click everywhere. Share it with an email, within text message. Now, as soon as we gain 25 viewers, like live viewers, I'm opening these boxes and you're gonna get to know a lot more about what the Piper Blush experiment, this new experiment, is all about. I know, it's really exciting. You can share it anywhere, really, doesn't matter. Send it to a friend. Yeah, it's always one person. We just need like 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Thank you. We got somebody that can calculate a lot faster than me. Okay, perfect. So we're 21. We need just 4 more. 4 more and I open the boxes. This is awesome. This is way better than unbox therapy because we're not actually doing therapy. I mean, this 21 is good. 21 is good. Now, if you're scared about electric cars like blowing up in your face, don't worry. There might be a battery in there. This is great. Okay, Javier, thank you so much for the love. Oh, and your Sam just dropped in. Give you a like. Oh, thank you so much. So YouTube suggests you more. Actually, now YouTube doesn't work like that anymore. You need to share the video on your social media. That's the only way for YouTube to like the video more. The more people actually watch, the more YouTube likes it. Because if more people are watching, it means more people like it. And so commenting is great, and doing likes and subscribing is great.
It's the bonus.
What's the bonus? Oh yeah, that's the bonus. Hey, that's the top. There's no bottom. There's no bottom, people. Where's Caesar? No idea where's Caesar. Since Lilith left, Caesar has been MIA. I think it broke his little heart. That's what happened. Wayne was here, though. Wayne was here. Okay, so bring 4 more people, and I open the boxes. It's just like, it's just like surprise boxes. It's just like, when you're a kid and you go to the convenience store and you buy this actually bag, and then you don't know what's in it. It's just a surprise bag, so you pay $5, and then only it's not cool stuff in there. Often it's really bad stuff. It's like Chinese bad. 23! We're missing 2 people. Just 2 people. Come on, people. Share the video. Share the video. We need 2 more people, and I open the boxes and I put on the bikini. What? This is crazy entertainment. Oh, 25. We done it. We done it. Congratulations to all the people that shared. I love you in my heart. Yeah. So cool. Okay. Perfect. So this new experiment that I'm doing, has its own YouTube channel. Yeah. You're like, Piper, we want that link. I know you want it, but you're gonna have to wait. Because we're doing the unboxing first. You need to figure out, what am I gonna be doing on this channel? What's gonna happen? So I got these boxes here. And if you remember, I had knives and stuff before, but we're not gonna do that anymore. Oh, there's actually Letterman tool. Awesome. Please. Thank you very much. Okay. Ta-da! Don't do this at home. I know. Never do it close to you. So we are opening a box right here, right now. This is the things I ordered for the new channel. It's brand new. It has nothing on it. It only has a title, like a name. It needs a name. It's a YouTube channel. It needs a name. And I had no idea that you could open more than one channel under one email address. So I have so many Google accounts, but don't need it anymore. Okay, great. You'll know a lot more with this. What's this? This is paper for my printer. This is for my audit. Or just to print random stuff. Contracts, things like that. You always need paper. So that was just an add-on. That's an add-on to the project, but it's a business expense, people. This is all deductible, just so you know. All right, so we got paper. This comes with, but it's not part of the project. I would love for it to be, but it isn't. So don't worry about that. Now, what do we have in here? Ooh, it's starting to get interesting. Yeah. Okay, I want people who were there at the early beginning of my YouTube channel to tell me in the comment right now. Because there is something in there that you might recall. Same, but different. So you tell me right now. Were you there in the early beginning? Were you there for the 18 million view video? Did you start watching me from that sports bra versus no bra jump rope test video? Or was it the trampoline with my twin sister that really got you? Which one got you? Tell me right now in the live comment section. We're all here. We got some times. It's Wednesday. And I got something here. Oh, those are little papers from Amazon. Don't worry about it. We're going green. Amazon is green now. This is no problem. I've got 2 items in here. I'm just doing this to mess with you if you're at work. Because, quite seriously, thank you for listening and watching me at work, but I don't want you to get fired. This could happen, and it's not going to be my fault if it happens because I told you so. Because this is my work, so I can do whatever I want. Alright, now, so who was there? Javier was there. The trampoline is back. You think the trampoline fits in this? That'd be like a really small trampoline, right? Do you think a trampoline can fit in there? Maybe like a Chinese voodoo trampoline that, I don't know, it explode. I've seen tents that fit in like very small compartments like this. I mean, this may be possible. Now, Inyo Sam says, I'm proud to be a fan since the very beginning of the Piper Blush experiment. I knew I had some hardcore people with me. Yeah. Okay. Now that you're done clapping with yourself, trampoline. Why would there be a trampoline in the Amazon box, people? This is a small box. Like, see, Piper for scale. That's my head. That's the box. Have you ever seen a trampoline this small? Like, just like the things, like the springs. I mean, I don't see that. Or Will It Fit Friday is back. You think Will It Fit Friday is in the box? I mean, maybe. That's probably it. But I'm open to suggestion. Like, just freak out. Just tell me everything you think is in the box. Because so far it's like Mary Poppins. I mean, we're gonna get a house out of this box. It will happen. Don't be disappointed though if it's not a house. The Pandora of Piper's boxes. That's already all over the internet though. The more my sister's husband. Okay, yeah. That makes sense, Dave. But you know, Dave, there's help for that. Don't worry about it. Just call somebody. Yeah. We can all do that. Okay, are you ready for this? I got a drum roll somewhere. Where's my drum roll? Da, 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 da. That's trombone. Okay, there it is. Wow, that was the shortest drum roll in the whole entire history of the world. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna do it like this. Ta-da! Piper, what's this? Look, what does it say here? Jump rope. Speed, girls. It's blue, but it's a girl. See? LGBTQAI+. A lot of the alphabet is in there right now, right? Okay. I'm heterosexual, just so you know. Yeah, you can hate me now. Okay, it's new. It's new. It's from China. China approve. And then you should not eat the bag. Yeah. Or put it as a toy for babies in cribs, beds, carriages, playpens. Oh yeah, that's when you have your baby in a dog place. Same. This bag is not a toy. No, it's a bag. So as anybody... Oh, jump rope. Hey, Sid Lord Billy, what's up? Okay, so we're still... What? Oh, wow. Wow, this jump rope comes with a Helen key. This is intense. So some people were like, wow, Piper, I'm sure there's like a trampoline in there. Oh, that's a lot of my hair. Yeah, DNA. Okay, so this is an actual jump rope. Oh, I see what it is for. Look, it's for adjusting to your right height. Do you know what? I don't know much about jump rope, but I know how long it's supposed to be. Yeah, I know about this.
Is it the same that is going to adjust your jacket?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's check it out.
Is it the same for the top?
Yeah. Okay, so is it the same? Because, like, you know, Allen keys, there's a lot of different types. Where's the... Okay, it's right here. See this? It's the same. This is so cool. So you can buy a jump rope and adjust your Jackson.
That's perfect.
Yeah, hardcore. Okay. All right. But I'm not sure I can jump rope while playing electric guitar. I mean, we could test that later because this is called the Piper Blush experiment after all. So this definite possibility. So now, okay. I will show you this trick. Totally unrelated, but it's related to my new channel that I'm like building right now. Yeah. So that's why I got a jump rope. So you see, maybe some of you were not too far. Their friend says a tank. Wow, you guys have like high hopes for this channel. In an Amazon box. A tank in an Amazon box. Okay, so this is my new jump rope. It actually smells really nice. Smells like it's Chinese. and manufactured and yeah, exactly. You're not sure if it's sweat, tears, or something else.
Kids' tears.
Yeah, probably kids' tears. Okay, people, so this is gonna get weird, but don't worry. This is all about getting weird on this podcast. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna jump. I'm gonna test the length. Okay, so See, it always does that. It's like boobs, never the same size. So you're supposed to be able, but I'm in heels now, so it's not going to work out. I'm going to need to wear like my jumping rope shoes. So the jump rope is actually supposed to arrive usually like at the waist. Some people like it like underneath here. It depends on how you like to jump. But it's supposed to be like in between this and this. So that way, you do it that way, and then it's perfect. And that is why, look at this. There's a little Allen key here. You can loosen it up and then adjust to the desired length. Yeah, you wish penises would come like that, but they don't. Sometimes you just need to deal with what you got, people. Now, this jump rope is going to be used in every single video of my new channel. But what is the new channel, Piper, you might ask? Well, I'm still waiting for somebody to figure it out. So we're going to continue unboxing stuff. Now, we have the jump rope. Again, it is like indispensable. We need that. Why? Because there's going to be a time where I will do some fitness. Well, you know, I'm getting older and all that, and they say it's good for you. So I've decided that I was going to do more fitness. I'm already doing my bubble butt exercise. Everybody knows about that. You guys know about that? Yeah, see, I tell everybody. I'm just like those people that do CrossFit. I tell everybody I'm doing bubble butt exercise. That way, when you see my butt, you'll be like, oh yeah, she does bubble butt exercise. But if not, you'll just be like, that's a regular butt. No, I sweat now for my butt. I didn't used to sweat for my butt. It was just genetics. But now it's true. I actually work out, people. Just 15 minutes. But it's better than nothing. Plus, I walk a lot. So I will try to catch up. Don't worry, said Lord Billy. I mean, you can always watch it later. Like I said, the Piper Podcast is the playlist. And you can listen to it whenever you want. Anywhere you want, doesn't really matter. It's on my YouTube channel and it stays there when it's not live. Super easy. Okay, it's not the smell of freedom. No. Oh, Gopher Chucks is here and he says it smells like formaldehyde. If it did smells like formaldehyde, wouldn't I be like not talking right now? You know, somebody would kind of be putting me in a van. That's usually what happens. Yeah, with candies. Yeah, free candies. Who doesn't go for like free candies? Okay, agreed. I work out 20 minutes a day myself. Ooh. Okay, no jump rope for me. They Frank just like the bungee jumps. Now that doesn't really count. You just like, you throw yourself off of a cliff. It is different. Okay, getting back to the channel. Piper, you've got a new channel, but you haven't told us where to subscribe. We want to subscribe to your new channel. We want to be the first to see your videos. I know you do, and that is why I'm lingering it on. You know, it's like a first date. You never know when it's going to happen. That's why you don't eat the whole steak. Same thing. So right here, I got another thing that is going to be in the channel. Yes, in my new Piper Blush Experiment channel. It's not on this channel, it's going to be a new channel. But don't worry, I'm staying right here. Yeah, don't freak out. Don't be like, oh, Piper, you're leaving us. No, not again. No. I'm concentrating on YouTube for like the next year for sure. Even more, if YouTube will have me this time, since I'm not wearing bras. So, what have we got here? Ta-da! What's this? Okay, it says golf rangefinder.
This is gonna be weird.
Just so you know, right? Golf rangefinder. Piper, are you talking about like doing golf? Do we have golf players in here? Or do we have people that just say they're going golfing but they're actually cheating on their wife? I mean, that happens too. I've heard about this. I've heard about this scheme. It's a scheme because, you know, back in the day, golf was only for men. Women were not allowed to go. You know, right? They were not allowed to go in there. It's even the cup, like the cup for the golf, like Tiger Woods and all that. I think Tiger Woods kind of got the memo. He kept the wife and the mistress at home.
He had multiple wives.
He had a lot going on for him. So that's the thing. That's the thing you need to figure out. So we've got a jump rope. We've got a golf rangefinder. How does this all make sense? Well, it will at the end of this video or podcast, depending on how you decide to consume it. You can consume it with the actual, video format, or you can just listen to it. Really doesn't matter. Of course, you're not like seeing the stuff that I'm showing, but since I'm giving you, I guess, auditory support, it should be fine. So this is a golf rangefinder. What does it do? What is golf? If you don't know what is golf, I can't help you there. I mean, come on. Golf is like, it's a thing. Since Tiger Woods made it popular, it's a thing. Oh, but you're like, no, Palmer Lucky, Piper. Yeah, okay, we all know that. Just don't freak out. Go get iced tea and lemonade. It's all gonna be fine. Now, a rangefinder at golf, it actually is useful to know how far the hole is. So maybe you can bring this in your bedroom next time too. I don't know how close range it works though. Maybe it's more like further. So maybe she needs to be like really far. But this is to know how far the hole is. Or the tree, or the sand pit. Yeah. Be all inclusive, Piper. We all get it. But that's what it serves for. So you have this little pouch, that you can actually, well, I guess, attach to your jeans or your golf trousers. You know, people at golf, they wear weird stuff, right? It's like, bright colors. Is it like capri? What's the name of these pants? Yeah, capri. Oh yeah, Bermuda. They're all folded and nice. Okay, if you play golf, you tell me where you buy your clothes. Now, this is the rangefinder. Ooh. So far, I've got a jump rope and a rangefinder. Also smells like new toys. We gored. Definitely smells like, it's true. So Dave Frank, okay, don't worry Dave Frank. Hack of all trades, like suspense. Dun, 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 dun. And then the good old days. Oh yeah, Douglas, the good old days. But look what I got here. This is technology. It fits in my hand. What is it? Does it point lasers? No, it doesn't. Well, kind of. So there's kind of a thing that uses mathematical equations to discover where the thing is. So you point it. Let's say I point at the camera. I'm going to open it, but maybe we'll see if the battery's dead or not. I haven't read the manual before. There's no like read the freaking manual. Okay, I got it. So if I... yeah. Okay, so if I point it at something, let me just like isolate Suki's head. I think it's too close. Yeah, I think it's too close. Okay, you need to point it at something. Turn around. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, yeah, this is better. This is way better. Okay, I point it at the other building. I lock it. Yeah, there's like a locking thing. Wow, there's even a lightning bolt. Okay, so you see the y-axis, the z-axis, and then it says 0.6 yards. Oh no, but then 6.1 verge. Verge? Did they say verge? Verge? Des verges? Yeah, probably there's a metric. Oh, I think this the M button, is it memory or metric? Okay, let's start this over again. For all of my US people. Oh, this just vibrated. See, so while you find the hole, you can make it vibrate. It's great. Okay, let's do this again. It's isolating. I think it needs to like, you need to not shake. If you have Parkinson, not a good thing. You don't play golf. Okay, it's not isolating properly. Okay. 6 yards. So the next building right there is at 6 yards. The corner there, it says 6 yards. Now, of course, there's a maniometry and all that stuff. So this gives you how far the stuff is. Now, I got a jump rope, which is right here. It's blue, like my eyes. And then, well, we have this thing that is for finding how far things are from me. Yeah, super easy. So now you need to tell me, like, oh, hi from India. Hey, what's up? Do you like butter chicken? I mean, I like butter chicken, I have to say. But I lived in Syria a bit too long, so I kind of got an overdose of Indian everything. So now I'm kind of in a butter chicken cure. Like, not cure, how'd you say that? Like, I don't eat it anymore for a little bit. Like, yeah, it's the Ramadan of butter chicken. I'm like, I'm okay. Just for a little while. It was great, but now I need a break. Sid Lord Billy says, is Canada LGBTQ plus friendly? I think we invented the thing. Quite frankly, I think Canadians just pretty open-minded in general. Of course, we have some bad people like in every country. But quite frankly, Canada... Yeah, that's true. The biggest parade is in Vancouver. So there's Fetish Weekend in Vancouver, but there's also like the biggest gay parade. How do they call that? Yeah, Pride. Pride. Thank you. Pride, not gay. So the biggest Pride parade is in Vancouver, and people come from all over Canada and even the United States of America to come here. Plus, you can be topless on that day. Yeah, we're getting some from over there. It's amazing. It's really cool. So there is some fetish wear. There's just some peace and love wear. There's a little bit of everything. It's a long walk. It's amazing. People are really friendly. If you haven't done it, I mean, you need to come and experience it. Don't come, just, you do that later. Okay, getting back to the rangefinder. Now, I've got a rangefinder for golf. I've got like this amazing jump rope, just like jump rope test. Sports bra versus no bra. I know you guys remember this, right? You have to. Okay. The Piper Activity Channel. Oh, the Piper Activity Challenge Channel. Okay, we're getting there. But remember that the title of this podcast is Gas versus Electric. So it has to do with something in that. I would not clickbait you people. I love you too much for that. So my new channel is related to something related to EV. So you need to take that into considerations. Yeah, that's kind of like your little cookie, That is one clue for you. Now this box is empty, but I have another one. One more thing, just like Steve Jobs used to say. Okay, right now, all you have to go off of is that there's going to be some electric cars. Golf carts are electric, just so you know. So maybe I'm going to go do some golf. And I'm going to do rangefinder, and I'm going to do a little bit of jump rope to mess up with the greens. Yeah, go in the sand pit, do a little bit of jump rope. Yeah, that's how they call bunker. Why not? That could be really great. And maybe I'm going to collaborate with Tiger Woods and not sleep with him. That would be a first. So the thing is, we got this other box laying around right here, and it is filled with more things that will help you discover what my new Piper Plus experiment is all about. Now, before we do so, I want you to really, really think about the possibilities, because I want you to be like, I knew it. I'm giving you some chances here. I don't want you to be like, oh, it's too hard to guess. No. It's about EVs. It's about having a rangefinder, so trying to know where things are. Doing a little bit of fitness. Maybe on the side, maybe within the video. It's going to be in every video, that's for sure. These tools will be used in every video on my newest channel that I will disclose to you later. Okay, Mentira. Hey, what's up? Okay, he says, I just got this. Gotta love Wednesday live shows. I'm Piper's biggest fan. Wow. Well, thank you very much. I know you've been here since the beginning, Mentira, so definitely you're on the list. If I had they do that in bars or in clubs, how's it called? Is it a VIP list, or is it more VIP list, right? Or the guest list, Yep. Yeah. And you can't get in if you're not on the list. Well, Mentira will definitely be on my list. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the velvet rope. And then you have the bouncer and all that. Oh, yeah, we need a big bouncer, right? It can be a girl too, but I mean you need to be big to be a bouncer, or Jet Li, or one of those yeah. Liam Mason would be great.
Yeah, he's badass.
Yeah, Jason Statham, those guys, and not this. Just my hand is a little weapon.
In the B movie,
B movie.
That it was the hive and the bee thing.
Oh yeah, Beekeeper. The Beekeeper. Have you seen The Beekeeper? Okay, it's great. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah, it's a great movie. I've seen it in the plane because I had 12 hours of plane to get back here 2 times. So I've seen all the more recent in the theater movies. I think I've seen them all right now. So I'm going on a movie purge. Not looking at any movies right now. I've seen too much. Your eyes are lethal weapons. Oh wow, that's so nice. Hey, Cesar just popped in. Cesar, what's up? Cesar is actually Max Power. His real name is Cesar. And it's not like the salad. It's his name. But since we're Canadian and we invented Caesar salad, well, it's like Hawaiian pizza. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to cut this box open, and that will give you more clues onto what my new channel is about. Let's do this. Piper, you're actually you have knives. Don't cut towards you. I'm not 5 years old, people. I mean, I can cut towards me. I can lick knives if I want to. This is the thing. All right. This is the best thing you can ever buy. This is not sponsored, but I wish it was. I mean, the Letterman tool is a thing. You know how this actually came to be? Yeah. Okay, so Letterman tool, a guy had a Westphalia. Yeah, the Volkswagen Westphalia? This thing always breaks. It breaks all the time, the Volkswagen Westphalia. So this guy decided to invent the perfect tool to be able to actually repair it. Why? Because he was on a road trip. And stuff would keep on breaking. And so he made the Letterman tool. Now this is the Letterman Wave, so it has like a bit more features. I mean, the Swiss knife was great, but he kind of took the Swiss knife to another level. I think Letterman is still alive. Not sure. Yeah, maybe. Want to Google it?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, let's Google it.
Still making knife, that guy.
So the thing is, that all started with a guy who was on a road trip and needed to fix his Westphalia bus. You know the bus, the 70s one, the nice one, That's true. They're making an electric one. I've seen the ad. Oh my god, that's such a great ad. Okay, if you have like 2 minutes, like we need to look at this ad. It's a crazy ad. I was supposed to show like burning cars. That did not happen. Well, it's a good thing. Maybe you would have had like bad dreams, and it's not good for you. So, but yeah, okay. Where? Okay. We have time. When we're too hungry, we stop and we go eat. Okay. Give me a moment. Bam. This is like the burning vehicles. Okay. So we can put my actual screen right here, right now. That way you will see it, people.
Wait, we'll wait until you're ready.
Okay. So I'm gonna do is the okay, Volkswagen ad is the minibus ad.
Yeah.
Mini.
And tell people to get like
Bus.
Kleenex because they're gonna cry.
Oh yeah, go get a Kleenex. That is so true. So is it that one? Is it that one? I think it's that one with the kid. Okay, am I plugged in though?
Yes, you're all plugged in. Oh,
No, I don't have sound.
you don't have sound.
No. I need a. Okay, people, wait right there. It's okay. You're gonna see my bubble butt.
Fire wire.
Yeah, the fire wire is right there.
We just anyone.
Yeah, this one. Is it stuck? It's in the base. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Okay, wonderful. So this we plug here, and then I'm just gonna put it in the roadcaster. Okay, cool. Thank you. Perfect. Bam. Okay, don't go anywhere. All right. Okay, I just need to give you sound, people. So just wait a second. We're doing this. Roadcaster main. Did you hear this? Yes, you did. Why? Because that is called sound. Okay. Now, so Volkswagen, you know, if you're German, you're gonna spell it right. The thing is, they're doing this Westphalia, but electric. Yeah, and it's been in the works since I was like 15. I mean, it's been a long time coming. They were saying they were gonna do it, then not. Then they said they were gonna do it, then not. And now finally they have an ad for it, and it's a real ad. It's not AI. It's totally real. This video is probably gonna get demonetized because we're showing the ad. So your support will be greatly appreciated. It's time to donate. So you can send any amount you want. Pay me a coffee. Pay me a beer. Pay me a stripper. Doesn't really matter, but they cost a lot of money, just so you know. So just do it right now. Make your support shown. I'll give you a little shout out. Plus, while you contribute to me making more awesome videos to entertain you on the daily. And getting back to the Volkswagen commercial, go get Kleenex. Yeah, even if you're a grown man. I tell you, it was very moving. It's very, very moving. It's a great ad. There's a lot of like emotions in there and all that stuff. I will not cry because I've seen it already. It might happen. I don't know. I'm going to try not to cry. Just take this moment to kind of chill. You know, I know I'm a fast-paced individual. So just let's listen to it. Let's cry a little bit together and then we can bond. Okay, and talk about it after. And this is an actual electric vehicle. So for all of you who are like, no, I want muscle car, just be open-minded, okay? Let yourself be carried away with this beautiful ad. I'm going to put it full screen. Perfect. And now, let's do it. Let's do it. You tell me when you're ready. Bam.
With every new day, I find a new way to be myself.
The all-electric ID Buzz. With 5 seats, more space for all the family.
All these unknown
Spacious, refined, and full of innovative technology. Voted What Car of the Year 2023.
Okay, that's not the right ad. This was like not the nice one. But wait a second, we'll find the right ad. They made more ads since I saw the first ad. See? Volkswagen. We got money? Oh, for the $4.99 and the kiss. Michael Looters sends $4.99. That's euros. Ooh, that's worth a lot of money, people. So we are at $15.58. Thank you so much for all of our awesome contributors. Thank you for sending in the money and supporting me in growing my channel and in this new Piper Blush experiment that will happen on a whole different channel that's going to be completely different from anything you've seen before from me. Don't worry, I'm going to keep my super fun humor and my awesome white t-shirts. Okay, let's move on. I need to actually see this ad. Volkswagen, Wolkenstein. What does that even mean? That's an actual channel. Wow. Okay, Volks.
VW ad, minibus ads.
VW ad. We're going to find it, people. We're going to find it. Okay, 2024, but it's the bus. Okay, let's do bus. Bus. Bam. Now, we don't want vintage. We want a new one. God only knows advert. That's not that one. Not that one. It could be that one. Wow, where is it? I mean, I've seen it. It was amazing. It was with a kid.
Put family in the keyboard.
Family. Okay, family. we're SEOing that. This is not that kid. That's like older woman. Not that either. Well, how many ads did they make? Okay, is it this one? There's kids in that one. It was like so long. It was like a 2-minute ad. Oh my God. Why can't they just do one ad? It was a great ad. Okay, maybe it's on their website. Okay, if we do... Oh yeah, maybe it's on the website. Let's try this. Be supportive, people. Be supportive. The internet is kind of... It's a dark place. Okay,
Minibus. Go there.
We're going to go Volkswagen Canada. We're going to accept cookies.
Because it was an event that was made in California.
Yeah, that's true.
VW Bus California.
Okay, VW Bus California 2024. Okay, we have one here. First look. Now that's camper. That doesn't make sense. Is it this one? 6 minutes? No, that's a guy. No, that's what is that? Oh my God, people.
Change.
Okay, whatever. All right.
If I find it, I'll send it.
Okay, so I've got the team on this, people. I've got the team. All right, so we're tag teaming on this. Let's get back to here. Oh, Max Powers and $4.99. More for the coffee. Thank you very much. Actually, I just had 2 coffees this morning. That's why I'm feeling like this. It's amazing. Might have another one later. It's very dark here in Vancouver right now, which is a bit sad, gloomy, you know. But don't worry about it. This is all fine. That's why we're doing this awesome live. Woohoo! Okay, we got 28 people tuning in right now. Patrick Wenzel, what's up? Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of our generous supporters. We're now at $22.36. Don't worry, CRA. I will declare all of this income to you. Now, you are listening to the Piper Podcast, and you can listen to it whenever you want, however you want, because it's accessible on my YouTube channel, The Piper Blush Experiment. Just go in the playlist or the podcast section, and there it is, okay? So you do whatever you want with it. You share it, you grind it, you paste it, you copy it. It's all cool, as long as it gets out there. I am starting this brand new channel. Yes, and it's going to be an experiment. So far, we've got a rangefinder for golf. We've got jump rope, and we've got this box that we haven't opened yet. So let's get through this box and see what's inside. What else have we got? Oh, what's this? 4K night vision. I know every guy right now is like, oh my God, Piper, you're gonna do stuff in the dark? Yeah, possibly. I mean, dark day, whenever. It says it's 4K video. You can take photos. It goes up to 8 zoom. It's indoors, outdoors, doesn't matter. It has night vision. Those are like binoculars, but special binoculars. Piper, why do you need to go to golf, have a jump rope, and binoculars? I don't know. You tell me. You're supposed to guess. This is the whole point of this show. So right here, right now. Oh, look at this. This is my first night vision goggles. Ooh. Okay, so this is what you could see if you were in a poppy field on Canada Day. Perfect. Now, there's a whole bunch of buttons on here. We're gonna power this on. Whoa. All right, can I see something? Not yet. So maybe, just maybe, it's like, maybe it's not on. Maybe I need to charge them because it does come with like,
To put the battery on.
yeah, possibly.
There's no battery in. It comes with a battery, but you need to put it in.
Okay. Where do I put the battery in? This is a good question. I don't see a place for the battery. Read the F manual. Okay, there's the manual. It very clearly describes it in English, no Chinese. Okay, so there's a strap, there's a hole, there's modes. Now, I'm going to need this for the experiment I'm going to carry on. Yes. Okay, auto power off. Perfect, but I want to turn it on. I don't want to power it off. Memory card, adjustment. Yeah, there's a memory card because you can film from there. So I'm going to be able to show you like POV content. Not POV like in those movies, like POV like, in the games. Not that type. Turn on and off. All right, so these are the goggles. This is like the on and off. It's like right here, right now. Bam. But where do you plug it in? I'm gonna get this. Changing mode, adjusting. Device PC, connect through USB. There's a USB. Battery status. All right, that's good. Taking pictures, display mode. Let me put you some music, people. There's a USB charging port. Can you find it? Where's the hole? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, there's a micro SD card. Oh, look. Okay, so that's where the magic happens. And then, bam. It's a USB to USB-C. And this is a USB-C. So I guess it's like lithium battery, possibly. I don't...
Oh, yeah, we can see it. It's starting.
You can see?
in the back. Turn it around.
Oh, wow! Okay. But I can't see. So it sees, but I can't see. But it's not reverse, right? Oh, maybe it's reverse. Is it reverse? Well, yeah, because I can see right now. Yeah, I can adjust it. Whoa. Yeah, look at this. Can you see me? Does it work? That's like my eye. I have no idea. I think it's the other way around. Because you can see way better there. You don't need to, all that stuff, right? Okay, what do you guys think? So this is like to adjust the focus and all that. And then I can see you. This is perfect. And so I got night vision. So I'm going to be able to, do night vision stuff, just like in Mission Impossible. Yeah, spy on the neighbors. Yeah, the ones that get naked. Because the ones that don't get naked, you don't want to spy on them, right? But what's the use? I mean, you got internet for that. Okay, so now the thing is, nobody knows still. Okay, so Stellar Billy says Unroll Club, the portable urinal. Yeah, I could do that at a golf club, but usually, they have washrooms. They have legit washrooms at the golf clubs. We should be fine. I'm jealous because of the army. Oh yeah. Well, Dave is from the army, has an army background. So I'm guessing that you use all this cool tech, like night vision, drones, all of that stuff. And then we have Douglas who says VW owns Lamborghini, Porsche, and Bugatti. Yeah. VW is pretty big. A bit like right now there's a lot of I guess monopoly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. They act under one. So it's a bit like if you think you're buying from the competitor, but not really. They're fooling you. Yeah, they're brother companies, so you never know. Okay, so now we have, Patrick Wenzel. Hello, Piper. My sister is not feeling well. Well, that's too bad. You could shout out to her to get well. Okay, Patrick's sister, get well. Super easy. Bam, magic. It should do the trick. If it doesn't, there's a number you can call on your phone. So now, okay, we got night vision goggles. We have something to see how far things are and actual see. We have a jump rope and we have the last item. Yeah, the last item of this box. Are you ready for this? This is gonna kind of tell you everything. Or not. Depending on how clever you are at charades or solving things. Sure you're ready for this? Ta-da! What's this, Piper? It's made in China. Just like everything else. Now this is a Tesla cap. Why? Because my new channel is about EV, I told you. And it's about electric cars, but not only that. Oh. It is about a niche. I told you I needed to find a niche. I needed to find something special to talk about, or else people will just, not have it. Oh, I'm getting spam right now. Let's see, who's this? Yes, hello? Hello? Oh. Wow, it's my package. It's held at custom. That has happened sometimes because I tried to, get an actual a knife in Canada, but I didn't know it was illegal. Butterfly knives are illegal in Canada, just so you know. Then I tried another time just to verify. Still did not get the package. So if you get the actual phone calls from Canada Post, not a thing. Not a thing. It's never voice. I received a lot of them. It's never voice. What they usually do is they call you and it's an actual person and they tell you your package is too big. You're like, wow, that's what guys like to hear. and actually, well, it's because they need to be two to transport your package to the location. Because they're all syndicated and all that stuff, Canada Post here in Canada. So they can't deliver it to you. Now, so I got the cap, the Tesla cap. I got all of these fun toys, night vision goggles, or day vision, both. This is a rangefinder to see how far things are from me, and a jump rope. Plus, the channel is going to be about EV cars. So, can you tell me, what is the channel going to be about? It's your time to shine. In the live comment section, go ahead and say it. What do you think this channel is going to be about? It's about EV. It's about Tesla for sure because I got a Tesla cap. So not any EV. Maybe more like the Tesla EV. Get it? We're getting there. Jump rope, just for fitness. Maybe it's kind of related, kind of not related to the channel. EV cars. Yeah, that's good, but I just told you that. You need to, implement. Ride that wave. Go further within that realm. How do I stop the ads on your channel going nuts doing live shows? Yeah, YouTube, I put it to conservatives. I put it to not a lot of ads, but YouTube still wants to give me money for some reason. So there is ads during the lives. It's a thing. That's why the viewer count goes down. Piper EVPI. Oh yeah, I would be like a private investigator. While in my EV, I would pee in bottles. Just like they did in the olden days, because you need... Yeah, like in Trailer Park Boys. I would have the jug. The jug. Okay, let's not go there, people. We're not going to do that. I still surf. I love to surf too. Big show, love. Yes, it's going to be a big show. So the Piper Blush experiment is starting a new experiment, which is a completely different channel. It's going to be about EVs. That's why the title of this podcast is Gas versus EV. It's going to be, about finding things close by because I need this rangefinder to see how far things are. There's going to be night vision and day vision with binocular to see what may or may not be around my location. I will be in my Tesla Model X arborating this beautiful Tesla cap, just like Supercar Blondie, but different. Totally not blonde, totally brunette, way brunette. If you see me as a blonde right now, you have a problem with your eyes. Go to the occultist. And some fitness. Why? Because people love fitness. I love fitness. I need the fitness now. I'm getting older, need the fitness. This is like that. So the thing is, what is happening? My mom loves Trailer Park Boys. Oh, really? That's so cool. Piper, you're a sweetheart. Thank you for the shout out. Of course, no problem. I mean, if people could get better when I say it, that would be I'd be charging a lot more for these shout outs. But I'm an atheist, so that doesn't work that way. Now, are you ready? Okay, I know you want to know. Okay, so I'm opening this brand new channel. What is it called? Tesla supercharger review. What is it about? It's about me going to all of the Tesla superchargers in Canada and in the United States of America and reviewing them all. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go on road trips. We're gonna be in your city probably. If there's a Tesla supercharger there, I will be there. We're gonna review them, post them on YouTube, and that way we get the niche, we get the EV charging, and we get everything that is around. That's why I got these special things. If your house is close, well, maybe don't tell me. Maybe you're going to be featured on YouTube. I mean, there's a possibility. I got the binoculars, even night vision, in case, well, sometimes, you're missing battery power. And so maybe, just maybe, sometimes going to happen that I'm going to drive in the nighttime. And then accessories for the cars, for the Tesla. Since I don't pay electricity for my Tesla, yes, charging is free if I charge at a Tesla charger. Because it's a 2016 Tesla Model X, until the battery dies on me, which it will possibly this year, because of the kilometers. Yeah, it's true. Like we don't know, but it's like close to 100,000 kilometers, so it's supposed to die soon or be needed to be changed soon. So we'll see about that. Now, I'm going to travel across Canada, the United States of America, everywhere with my Tesla Model X. Awesome people in my team. And, well, we're going to film all of that and put it on my new channel, Tesla Supercharger Review.
If there's a supercharger near
Yeah.
you,
So tell me,
we want to know.
is there a supercharger near you? A Tesla supercharger. Needs to be Tesla because I'm free. It's free. I'm not going to go where it's not free. It's not going to be deductible the same way, It's free. It's free. So you need to tell me, do you have a Tesla supercharging station near you? Usually there's not just one. There's like more than one. So you go on the lookout and you tell me, send me your address. The one of the supercharger, not of your home. And I'll go there. That's how we're going to do it. We wanted to do like a road trip. It's beautiful in Canada. It's the summer. So if you're in Canada, if you're in the United States of America, if you're somewhere else in the world, well, we're not there yet. We're not at like shipping the Tesla on a boat, but we will get there at one point. So we'll go everywhere.
How many?
There are 50,000 plus Tesla superchargers in North America. And I don't think that even counts Mexico. That's like USA and Canada. And we will visit all of them within the year. That's the point. That's the whole point of the channel. Don't worry, you still get like my usual self. It's totally gonna happen. It's just that I needed to find a niche. I needed to find something to do. And most importantly, I needed to get money out of my company without paying taxes. What, Piper? What are you talking about? Okay, it's because I have a personal car. And so my personal car, if I use it for business use, well, I can refund myself those kilometers. And since, well, the business use will be for a YouTube channel that will bring me money as soon as possible, of course, this is not a scheme. It's a real business project, new project. Well, I'm going to be able to do that and kind of pay myself with that money. Super easy. So it puts in everything I love. Travel, business, money. Yes?
And
Adventure.
We'll check out what's around. What's
Exactly. What is the channel
what
about?
to do about this?
What is the channel about? So if you are thinking of getting a EV, it's definitely for you. If you just love me, definitely for you too. You don't need to get an EV. It's going to be funny. It's going to be comedy. But I will still review these superchargers. Yes. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to try to plug the Tesla, see if, well, the charging station works. What is near the charging station? Can you actually go for a movie? Can you actually go to eat? Because Tesla supercharger is supercharged, but sometimes it can take up to an hour and a half. Sometimes, like, it's long. It's long. So you need to be able to do something. That is why and where the jump rope comes in. Because, well, while I wait, since I'm going to be in the car and road trips, I need to do a little bit more fitness. If I was, like, not in the car, well, that'd be different.
Because
But
your butt will be sitting for
yeah,
hours.
my butt will be sat in the car for hours. I can't just have it like that. I'm still a model and I still do photo shoots and things like that. So I still need to keep myself in shape. Meaning that when it charges, I'm going to be doing like a little bit fitness routine. Going to put that in there. Yeah, all of you are like, yeah, Piper, more Piper. Yeah, there's going to be like lots more Piper and lots more fitness Piper too. So we will review everything around. The cleanliness, if there's places, if the Tesla supercharger is actually working, what is there to do around it. If there's a crazy thing to do, we might just go there and put that in the video as well. maybe, I don't know, maybe Area 51 is super close to that Tesla supercharger. So maybe we'll try to get in there. It's going to be difficult.
We're
But
gonna need aluminum foil.
yeah, we're going to need aluminum foil over my cap. It's going to be, yeah.
We need to go to
Yeah.
Area 50.
Yeah. So we need to like go everywhere. This is definitely going to happen. Now, did you think it was that? Did you think I was going to open a new channel that was going to be called Tesla Supercharger Review?
Paste the link.
Yes.
We need subscribe.
Perfect.
The first,
Bam.
the first 5 subscribers.
So go ahead. There's no subscriber on there.
There's nothing, no branding.
No, there's nothing.
Prime thing.
I don't even know if you can actually find it on YouTube. Like, so this is the channel. I just pasted it in the live chat. Go subscribe to it. You will be one of the first ones to actually subscribe. And when we hit 1 million subscribers, maybe you'll get something in return. Yeah. VIP. Yes, list. It's a brand new VIP list. I like that. So, brand new VIP list. Get on the brand new channel, brand new VIP list, and there's a chance for me to go in your city. Yeah, in your Tesla supercharging. If you're like, Piper, there's no Tesla supercharger in my city. Well, you better like write a note to your mayor, because if not, I'm not coming in.
And if they meet you at the supercharger, free selfie.
Oh yeah, great. Oh, there's some guy, Nigram, Sit Lord Billy. They say they're the first subscribers. Ooh. 4 subscribers. This is amazing. Okay, so that's the thing. That's what we're doing. We're doing this. If you meet me at the Tesla supercharger because you live close by but you don't want to disclose your exact location, I get it. I got stalkers. Well, this is perfect. We meet there, you get a free selfie. I'm not even gonna charge you a cent. I'm already not paying for electricity, so it's all cool. So we get a free selfie together. You post that on your social media. Hashtag PiperBlush. Awesome. Hashtag EV. And well, maybe, just maybe, we're gonna meet Elon Musk at one point. I mean, he was going out with a Canadian girl named Grind.
That's the thing. We're
So
gonna
that's
have
possible.
a channel.
Yeah. Oh, it's like my date with Brew Barrymore. It's like if we hit 1 million subscribers, Elon Musk is supposed to actually like notice us. I want a selfie with Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 1 million subscribers, we hit 1 million subscribers. I think he has to do it. We're gonna open an X account, right? Just to kind of like be on his good side. Yeah. We're gonna do it.
And we don't call it Twitter anymore.
No, we call it X now. Because I got a Tesla Model X. It goes perfectly. It's fine. Plus, when the doors open, it does like X. What's up? And the paperless experiment. See? It's like it's destined to be me and Elon in a selfie. Amazing stuff. Okay. Now that you know, well, share this new channel with everybody. I know there's nothing on it. That means that you need to turn on all of your notifications because I am working this week. Yes, this week, at the time of recording this video, on the pilot. Piper, what's a pilot? You're going to use autopilot? No. In the cinema industry, we call a pilot, well, the very, very first video that you will ever do about, well, that TV show series or whatever. And then people like it or not. You're going to like it, so it's a pilot, but we'll make more. Whatever happens, so don't worry about it. If it's going to happen. It's happening. It's not like I don't need to pitch that idea and actually ask for money. No, I already got money from my OF. So I'm sponsoring myself, and you are sponsoring me too. All of the people that gave money on this channel were actually sponsoring this new channel as well. Like all of these experiments, all of this stuff I do, this is all to entertain you and for us to go on adventures together. This is the whole point of building a community and having fans and doing all of that awesome YouTube stuff. Okay? So we are doing this. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that everybody you know subscribes, especially that friend that you have. I know you have a friend. I know you have a friend that's like all about EV. And they're all about EV.
What you're saying like that, that's very good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a friend
That's got an EV or an hybrid or a Yaris. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. Yeah, Toyota right. So there's people who got those. There's people who got those. And there's one. It was a cheap car. I mean, there's one. You have one. Yeah, the Prius. The Prius. I mean, but now they're getting cooler. They're getting way cooler. There's like something happened. I don't know what. Like Bill Gates was like, yeah, this is cool now. And then bam, it's like it's not cool. Well, cause he's sponsoring the other electric car, like BES or something like that. What's the name of that? Beyond Your Dreams. Yeah, BYD. Bill Gates actually put money into that. Yeah, and Warren Buffett too, a little bit. I mean, there was like a thing where they were like at a Chinese football thing. Yeah. So the thing is, there's other competitors. There's other competitors, not just Tesla, but you have a friend that drives electric or that is freaking out on electric. And we're not talking vibrators here. We're talking actual like cars. So you share this channel with them because I will be giving awesome insight on like charging, on electric vehicles in general. Plus you'll get your daily or like weekly, it's gonna depend, dose of me, Piper, within another realm, within a different setting. Me going out at Tesla charging stations and being like plug-in, playing, and doing some awesome fitness. Yeah, that means more yoga pants for you and more, well, bubble butt for me. See, it's the perfect exchange. I can't see what could go wrong. Plus, it's super safe for YouTube. And it is a niche, which everybody is always saying right now is that, oh my God, you need to be in a niche. And since I've always been doing like a wide array of things, I need to concentrate on one thing. So, the Piperless Experiments YouTube channel and my podcast are going to stay there and I'm going to keep on doing them. Do not worry. But you need to subscribe to that new channel because I'm going to be adding to that new channel with new me. It's going to be the evolution, the electric evolution. And like I said, electric cars are a thing. In Canada, in 2035, they will be the only new cars being sold. Like, it's a law. That being said, well, Tesla has electric charging stations like a bit everywhere in the country. And they're now kind of leasing them to other, well, big companies like GM. Yeah, Ford, blah, 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 Jeep, all of those ones. Because they're charging station actually kind of work better than all of the other weird ones that are around. So they are making deals. That means that Tesla charging stations will be a little bit like gas stations in the near future. I mean, it's going to be owned by Tesla, but not necessarily only Tesla vehicles will be plugging there. So if ever you see me at a Tesla charging station, well, make sure you say hi because you might just be featured on my new channel. Yeah, Tesla Supercharger Review with your host, Piper. Super cool. Okay, you do that right here, right now. And that is it for this podcast. Super easy. See? We went over the whole thing. The pilot is going to be out soon. That means that you need to activate your notifications. And don't think that because you subscribed, YouTube is going to activate your notifications. It doesn't work like that anymore with data privacy and all that stuff. No. You need to go into your notifications and make sure that you allow all notifications. If not, YouTube is going to decide for you whether you want to see it or not. Yeah, they're going to decide for you. And you need to have this choice of your own. You need to decide for yourself. So make sure you go there, activate everything. Anyway, I'm not posting a lot right now. You're just going to get the notification for the first video. And it's the first one. You want to be there for the beginning. Because when I get that selfie with Elon Musk, you want to be like, I was there for the first video. I was on the VIP guest list. I was there. And we have this list. Yeah, the velvet rope. You want the red carpet, the velvet rope. You want the special treatment. Thank you, Midnight Smoke, for subscribing. Thank you very much for Patrick Wenzel, Sittler Billy, Douglas Dauntless, Andrew Mars Jr. I mean, wow, was your father Jupiter? And then we have Terrence Seymour, Abniva Nigam, definitely Indian or something, but that's cool. I mean, I can do butter chicken, just not right now. And Dave Frank and everybody who donated to this channel. Thank you so much. Now, of course, this channel is monetized and it's still growing and it's going very well. We just hit like 22,000 subscribers. Yeah, this week is amazing. So this is going to continue like growing, but going in a niche, I want to see how different it's going to be. That's why it's a Piperless experiment. It's a completely new and different thing that we're doing that is a bit out of the ordinary, and that's going to allow me to go within the realm of electric cars and maybe get a free Cybertruck. Yeah, you can wish, girl. But still, you never know. Maybe Elon and I are gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be like super bros. He's gonna send me to Mars. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. I could do it. I mean, it could be fun adventure. I think I would need to be asleep for most of the ride because I get a bit seasick usually. I'm not sure how like astronauts do it. But I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. So Max Power's there as well. Yeah, totally. Thanks, Max, for being there. César. Okay. Make sure your notifications are on. Catch me in the pilot on Tesla Supercharger Review. And stay updated on here because, of course, we have the community posts on here. We have got 5 beats on here. We have got like everybody who's there. And it's an awesome community. So that's it for now. I'll see you in the next podcast. Or, well, listen to you. You listen to me. Super easy.